We're here at San Diego Comic-Con. I'm Kari Lane with Fanversation. And why don't you introduce yourself? And is this your first Comic-Con?
This is not my first Comic-Con. This is my third Comic-Con. First one I came to work as a zombie, in which I had to do special effects, home makeup, and literally every single 9-hour shift was just walking around. Then we got invited by HBO, which was a half. I don't know if I could call it a Comic-Con like full, because it was the pop-up in November. So it was like a half experience. This is the first real deal where I got to come in as a creator, as a person who could walk the floor and take pictures and sign autographs. And we'd go to booths and they actually knew who I was instead of, do you want to just buy things? It was nice. This year was nice. It was lovely. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. I like it. Yes. Now let the fans know who you are and what is your claim to fame here at Comic-Con.
I go by Doc Egemba. Real name is classified. Don't worry about that. Anyways, writer, director, actor extraordinaire, future philanthropist. We're saving the world, doing things one at a time.
Nice. What kind of projects do you enjoy working on?
Any passion project, I think, is kind of what I could really dive into, because it's great to kind of hear something that we're fans of and just like, hey, here's a script, let's bring it to life. And whether it's a check or exposure, that's cool. But I think when you actually hear the writer care about it, or like care that much, that deep, and it actually means something and has something behind it, like that weight is heavy. And I got these big shoulders for a reason. I'm here to carry some weight.
Well, speaking of carrying weight, most filmmakers have to wear many hats. Which is your favorite to wear and why?
I think the hat that we don't give enough credit for is the writing. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let's take this back. All respects to editors. I don't edit any of my own stuff. It's way too much work. Bow down to you guys, but it's the writing where you can really let yourself go, and it's the going beat by beat to get every single emotion tied in there, to even finding a way to find the right music for the score to settle in and invoke the emotions that you're trying to convey. It's a thing of beauty to actually see, like, put the pen to pad and then see the final project come out. There's no better feeling in the world. There really isn't.
Yes. Then as a writer, what kind of stories do you like to tell and you want the world to know about?
I don't think I specifically have like one niche. I think that's the one thing that I want to avoid, is like making one genre of film. I literally want to dive into anything. So it's just like I've written stuff for horror, for science fiction, for drama, for romantic comedy. Like I like diving in there, but it's just like I said, I'm inspired by music, by movie scores. So literally I will put on some of my favorite composers, the Hans Zimmer, etc. Just to put it on, go on shuffle, close my eyes, and see like, where does this music take me? And then from there, I pull out my iPhone and I'm over here in my notes trying to write as much as I can down as possible. And then I disappear for a little bit, because you have to dive in your computer and create a script just for someone to, give you 1,000 notes on it, because it's not done properly. But it's a process. You learn, you say thank you and smile and go to those revisions. You'll be okay.
Revisions are key, and being able to take the constructive criticism. That's a big difference, yes. Then what is something you're working on now you want people to know about, or something on the horizon?
There's a lot of things on the horizons. A couple things that have NDAs, which means those are big things. I'm super excited. Just be patient with us, guys. It's coming. It really is. I think for right now, the only thing that we can project is, we have Irving, who has both his One Piece project, his Powerpuff, and Power Rangers that are coming out this year. Vader has Jujutsu Kaisen and then Boruto, so that's coming out. For me, myself, I'm in a new journey where I have to put out my testers, because it's one thing to write and create, and it's just I'm a filmmaker. You kind of have to earn your stripes of learning, how to transition in scenes and everything before you go full-fledged, like, here it is. So, you have to test yourself out to be like, what's working, what do I know, what don't I know? So there's this new process, this new chapter in my life that's going to be coming out, where it's just going to be a whole bunch of shorts that are coming your way, looking for like 25 to 50-ish minutes, like pretty heavy chunk type stuff that'll build to the hour and a half, 2-hour things to actually prove, like, earn my own salt. So, I got to put faith in myself by knowing I could do it and seeing that I could do it, because seeing is believing.
Can do it, already doing it. Now, what advice would you give to young filmmakers, or filmmakers of any age out there?
For any filmmaker that wants to get into this, I think, one, believing in yourself is very important. Starting today is very important, no doubt. But I think in the nicest way possible, humble yourself. We all have a huge appetite of, this is what I want to do. My first project that I ever did, that I'm still holding to this day, is a 2-hour, Western movie that I'm just like, this needs to be created. If I go out and just do it now, it is not going to be what I know it is capable of being because I haven't mastered the skills. Master the skills that you need to do. Take as much notes, learn from as many people, and be okay with any type of criticism. Whether it's a comment from a hater or, you know, your best friend saying this is what worked, either way, you know it's working and you know it's not. So you know how to fix it. You got to take the good with the bad and just learn how to always make it good. And from there on, it's like, be willing to grow. And I promise you, once you start growing, you're going to flourish.
Nice. Well, congratulations, and looking forward to what you have coming out along the horizon.
The horizons.
Multiple horizons. Yes. The Event Horizon. No, that's a darker movie. But yes.
It was okay. It was a good movie.
It's a good movie.
I like the movie. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you, and enjoy the rest of your convention.
Thank you. You take care.
Yeah.
Peace, guys.